As you know, one of our strategic goals is to actively engage patients and their families in their care in a more meaningful way. But despite all of our efforts, we're just not quite where we want to be. So I want to introduce you to Teresa, one of our former patients who has agreed to join our CUSP team to help us think of better ways to engage patients and their families. Teresa, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Would you be willing to share your story with the team so they can have a better sense of your interest and your perspective?
Sure. I think I may have actually met some of you before. Some of your faces seem familiar. When I was younger, I was hospitalized several times before my kidney transplant. I had to have a lot of tests and procedures while I was sick, and I also had to be on dialysis for a while. But I'm thrilled to say I have not had to stay overnight in the hospital for more than 3 years since my transplant. I had a lot of great doctors and nurses taking care of me, and I have a lot of respect for what you all do. But to be honest, there were a few things that could have been better during my hospital stays. I think a lot of patients might have experiences like I did. So I'm ready to be a part of the CUSP team to make care better for patients in this hospital.
Well, we're all glad you're here, Teresa. It sounds like we may be able to learn from your experiences to improve how we care for our patients.
Again, I have a lot of good things to say about my care. The nurses were very kind, hardworking, and they really took good care of me. I was in the hospital once over my birthday, and the nurses got together and they brought me a little cake and sang happy birthday to me at my bedside. I know it might sound silly, but that kind of personal touch was really important to me.
That is important.
I think it's important to understand that it's humbling to be in the hospital. Like when you're walking down the hall wearing one of those silly gowns that don't fit. I really didn't want people to see me like that.
Well, other patients have told me the same thing.
And Tanya, when I was really sick, I had to use a bedpan. And you lose some dignity when you lose control over your body. It's the simple things that you do in your day-to-day life that you don't have any control over when you're in the hospital, like eating when you're hungry or being able to get up and go to the bathroom. I understand there's things we can't control, like having to take certain medications or undergoing treatments, but I think patients can have some input and be involved in their own plan of care.
I've never really thought about it that way before.
I think there are a lot of little things that can be done to make a hospital stay better for patients and their families.